Hello to my Philippines NeoLife family. Um, Rico and Nice have been keeping me up to date with what's happening, the exciting things going on in the Philippines. And I'm just so happy that I could be with you for convention. Uh, this morning, I got woken up extra early by my puppies. And I decided to relax a little bit and watch a new Disney movie that some friends recommended to me. And it's an animated movie called Soul, Soul. Have any of you seen it? Uh, I just love how creative Disney movies are. And they really just surprisingly are thought provoking. And so in this movie, Soul, there's a part where the main character, his name's Joe, he visits the place where new souls are prepared before they can be born into the world. And don't worry, I'm not going to spoil the movie for you if you have not yet seen it. But it was interesting how they developed this concept of a spark. So they said every soul, before it could be born into the world with a baby, it had to find its spark. And that was the thing that it was created to do. And so the souls, they go with their mentors, they lead them through these incredible experiences. They get to explore different activities, different careers. For instance, like there was this room where instruments were all around, the musical instruments, and then they could pick it up and give it a try. And you'd see one of the little souls start celebrating. They're so cute because they found their spark. They found that thing that they were created to do. And this continues with all kinds of things like sports and medicine and theater, and the little souls just jumping around with joy when they found their spark, their purpose. And I found it reminded me of a verse in the Bible, Jeremiah. It's in chapter 1, verse 5, where the Lord is speaking to him. And he says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I sanctified you." I love that verse. He knew us before we were even born. I believe with all my heart that we were all created with a God-given spark, a purpose for being here on this earth. But it's not like all the movies make it seem. It's not about finding that one career or that single skill that we're meant for. I don't think it's some mysterious and specific thing that we need to spend our entire lives searching for it, because God wrote an entire book about his will for our lives so that we wouldn't have to search. But he also gave us unique skills and abilities and things we're passionate about so that we can carry out his will in our own unique way. And so we can do good, love him, love others, make the world a better place, even a happier and a healthier place. And so something that really brings me joy, and the reason I told that story, is that I've witnessed over and over again through people in our NeoLife family is how our opportunity gives people the freedom to choose how they want to live out that purpose. And last week, I was talking to a Ruby director in the US named Dwight, and he was telling me about how fired up he is to build his business. And he's a one Ruby, but he has President's Team volume. He has great customers in his downline, also some great promoters or distributors. And he actually has another business that's not related to NeoLife that he's selling so that he can focus full time on NeoLife, because he realized that the thing he's really passionate about is coaching people. And he knows he can make the biggest impact doing that in his NeoLife business. And then he shared a conversation with me that he recently had with a guy in his team. And this guy, he was feeling unmotivated and kind of stuck. So he asked him, "What would you do if you had all the money in the world?" And so the guy thought about it for a moment and he said, "Well, I would coach kids basketball." And so Dwight asked him, "Well, why don't you do that if that's what you love doing?" And the guy said, "Because I wouldn't make enough money to support my family. It doesn't pay very well." And so Dwight replied to him like, "Exactly. That is your why for your NeoLife business. You can build a residual income so that you can coach kids basketball and even do it for free if you like." I'd say that's some good coaching. But NeoLife is a vehicle that empowers us with the freedom to choose how we live our lives. And the best part is that our income is a direct result of the positive difference we're making on the lives of other people. It's income with an impact. And if there's something if that's something that you're here for, to have the freedom to make an impact, then you are here at the right time. And I say right time because right now we are living in just such a unique moment in history. If there was ever a time to focus on building your NeoLife business, it's now. So let's think about that for a moment. I mean, it's not brain science that when there's a global health crisis, people need and are searching for solutions to find better health. And we just so happen to make the most effective and highest quality supplements that money can buy to give people the best chance of having optimal health. And then when you look at the three biggest trends in wellness right now, immune strength, anti-aging, weight loss, we have solutions for all of those and so much more. And weight loss is still a big one, especially since we're all coming out of this pandemic hibernation. And a lot of people, they gained the COVID-19. But it's not too late. There's always NeoLife Shake. And now is the time to reach out and share. We can fill those needs. And people don't know that we can help them unless we tell them, right? There are just so many ways to reach out, especially in our day and age with technology that we have. Maybe it's even just a simple phone call, asking them how they are. Are you taking care of your health? Are you interested in learning more about supplements? And share your story. That is one of my favorite things about coming to events like this, is that we get to hear your stories. That is powerful. And social media, that's also a great way to share. We're seeing distributors have a lot of success using platforms like Facebook and Instagram, even TikTok. I saw a great post the other day, actually, of this lady who said, after 15 years of marriage and 10 kids, I fit back into my wedding dress. 15 years of marriage and 10 kids, she fits back into her wedding dress. That's powerful. Her before and after photos were amazing. And when you post something like that, or your story, whatever it is that you want to post, you can write a caption under it telling people to direct message you if they want to learn more. We're seeing that asking for a direct message under your social media post can actually be more effective than asking people to comment, because it's more private and personal. Some people are too shy to show everybody that they're interested. And our business at the end of the day is all just about building those relationships. I know many of you are also hosting virtual events like trainings, experiences over Zoom. And I hear Dr. Joy Labau is just on fire with her meetings. So congratulations, Dr. Joy. And as I said earlier, there's so many ways to reach people, but the important thing is that we just do it, at least 2 people a day, every day. Now, we know people need our products, but I want to shift for a moment and look at our opportunity. And so why is now the time to share our opportunity? I don't think I need to convince you that people need more money. It's obvious. But look at what has just happened with jobs and the economy. In the Philippines, the pandemic wiped out almost 2 million salary jobs. Yet when you look at your unemployment, it's being reported at historically low levels. And so what's interesting is that economists are saying that that report of low unemployment is actually inaccurate, because more people than ever are turning to self-employment. But the kind of self-employment they're choosing is mostly things like odd jobs that are unreliable and manual labor. They're just making enough money to survive. And this is such a huge opportunity for us. It shows us that people are searching for self-employment opportunities more than ever. And we can show them our proven business model that will help them not just put food on the table today, but it's also a way to build residual income for the future. And when we talk about the opportunity, it's not just hypothetical. We know it works. There's proof around the world of people who have done it, right? In the Philippines, there's proof. And this is the same business model. I believe it wholeheartedly. It's what allowed my father to get out of poverty. That's why he created this company. And I also started in NeoLife, in the NeoLife family as a distributor, and built a world team business. And if you're as shy as I am, then it's not easy at first to break out of your shell and talk to people. It can seem really scary. but it's so worth it. And the support that you'll have along the way from the team, from Rico, from Nice, from Romel, from everyone, it is everything you need to build a successful business is right at your fingertips. And again, now is the time to reach out and take action. I saw reports recently, the post-pandemic economy is predicted to be the most exciting and explosive era of economic expansion since the end of World War II. The most exciting and explosive era of economic expansion. With our products and opportunity, we are literally perfectly positioned to capitalize on this. It's go time. Or maybe we should call it grow time, because that's what's happening. I mean, as a company, we had double-digit growth last year, and that is continuing at an even faster pace in 2021. NeoLife distributors around the world are growing and making more money than ever and transforming more lives than ever. And I just want to say thank you for partnering with us and being a part of this family. I mean, the word thank you just seems wildly insufficient to communicate how we really feel towards you, because we cannot do it alone. We can't make a difference without passionate people like you. And I know that together, we are going to be the single biggest force behind ending the trend of poor health and poverty. This is going to be massive. I mean, the other day I was talking to my dad, and he reminded me that the opportunity that sits in front of each and every one of you, each and every one of us, is we could build a business that it's limitless. It could be bigger than the entire company of the Philippines is today. There is no limit on this opportunity because people need what we have to offer. And I just look forward to the day when we can travel again. It's been too long since I've gotten to visit you in the Philippines. I miss you guys. I love you all. And I hope you just have an amazing event. God bless you guys.